Part of me wanted to melt into the walls and never want to be seen or heard from again, but I knew that she was going to find me anyway and give me a piece of her mind. "Yes," I groaned loudly, still nauseous from all the stress I had been under. "Big stall." She found me there, sitting on the floor. "Oh, sweetie," she said as she leaned against the doorway, almost sounding like a caring mother checking up on her sick child. "You shouldn't be sitting on the floor like that. This floor is absolutely filthy, and that dress was expensive." My heart sank in my chest as I realized that all she cared about was the dress, and nodded as I rose to my feet. "Sorry," I said as I dusted myself off. "I just wasn't feeling so good." She nodded as she guided me towards the sink to clean up, a stern look on her face as she stared down the entire time. "You know, Kyle has really taken a liking to you," she explained as I splashed some water on my face, careful not to destroy my perfectly composed makeup. "More than he ever liked your sister, of course. That girl had several issues she needed to work through, and they affected her relationship with Kyle. I know that you won't have the same issue. You're stronger than she was." Anger rose inside me as I forced a smile while I dried my face, not allowing my annoyance to show through. "Right," I said as I ran a quick hand through my hair. "I'm so sorry. I'm still not feeling well. I think I might have caught something." She crossed her arms as she stared me down. "Did you know I never really liked you or your family?" she asked, her voice turning colder by the second. "The only reason why I'm letting you be with my son is that you make him happy. As long as he's happy, I'm happy, and we'll get along just fine. However, the day that you decide to disappoint my son the way your sister did is the day that I destroy you once and for all." I whimpered as I stared at her, knowing that she meant business. "I understand," I said as I forced a smile. "I just need a minute to settle my stomach, and I'll be out to answer his question." Sierra looked skeptical for a moment as she stared me down, almost as if she was trying to look for any excuse not to believe me. When she found none, she shrugged her shoulders and turned towards the mirror. "If you say so," she said as she straightened her hair, completely ignoring me. "I need to head out and make a few calls anyway, so take what time you need. I just recommend that you hurry up. Kyle doesn't like to be kept waiting." Smiling, she turned to look at me. "For the record, I'm not a monster. I will at least promise you that you'll never be mistreated. All we ask is that you do exactly what Kyle wants." With that, she turned on her heel and left the bathroom in a flurry of satin. As soon as she was gone, I checked the other stalls, making sure I was the only one there. I didn't want anyone overhearing me and reporting back to Sierra, who I knew was already having half the town watch me. The last thing she wanted was for somebody else to scorn her son by having a secret lover. Once I was certain I was in the clear, I pulled out my phone and quickly made a call, hoping that he would answer. I wasn't going to marry Kyle, and there was nothing anybody in this town could do about it. I was going to live my own life and be happy with the man I loved. All I had to do was tell him what had happened, and I knew that he was going to help me get out of this. At least, that's what I hoped. "Hello?" he asked when he answered on the third ring. A sigh of relief escaped me as I prepared myself for the worst. "Hey, it's me," I told him once I was ready. "We really need to talk."